September 2026. For 15 years, Tim Cook did the impossible. He turned Apple into a $3 trillion fortress. But behind the record profits, a silent crisis was brewing. While OpenAI and Google were building the brains of the future, Apple was still perfecting the case. Today, the era of the operations manager is over. Enter John Ternus, the man who designed the iPhone you're holding, the Mac you're typing on, and the silicon that powers it all. But can a hardware genius solve a software nightmare? Can John Ternus bridge the gap between Apple's legendary hardware and the terrifying world of generative AI? Thank you for your support, and like and subscribe. To understand the future, we have to look at the man's DNA. John Ternus isn't an outsider. He joined Apple in 2001, just as the iPod was changing the world. Unlike Cook, who came from logistics, Ternus is a mechanical engineer from the University of Pennsylvania. For 2 decades, he was the silent hand. From the iPad's very first generation to the iconic redesign of the iPhone 12, Ternus was the person responsible for how Apple products feel.
They're low-power systems where small size and power efficiency are critically important. It is a stunningly capable chip, and it ushers in a whole new era for the Mac.
In 2021, he became the Senior VP of Hardware Engineering. He is a product man through and through. In Apple's internal halls, they don't call him a manager, they call him a craftsman. Here is the problem. Apple is currently facing its Nokia moment. For years, Apple's strategy was late but great. But generative AI doesn't wait. Google and Microsoft have integrated AI into the cloud, but Apple's obsession with privacy has kept them in a cage. Siri has become a meme, a relic of 2011 trapped in a 2026 world. The market is asking, why do I need a $1,000 iPhone if a $500 Android has a better brain? This is where the transition from Cook to Ternus becomes vital. Tim Cook built the store. John Ternus now has to build the intelligence to fill it. Why did the board choose Ternus? Because the future of AI at Apple isn't in the cloud, it's in the silicon. John Ternus was the driving force behind the Apple silicon transition. He knows that if Apple can't beat Google in the cloud, they will beat them on the device. By designing chips with massive neural engines, Ternus is preparing for on-device AI. Imagine a Siri that doesn't need an internet connection. An AI that processes your photos, emails, and health data locally on your iPhone, faster than any cloud server and 100% private. That is the Ternus vision. He isn't just swapping a CEO. He is turning the iPhone into a dedicated AI supercomputer. But the stakes are lethal. Being a great engineer doesn't make you a great CEO.
Yeah, and I mean, we're very lucky to have the best design team in the world. And it's, you know, we work together from the very beginning. This is not a one side does one thing and then sends it to the other one. You know, for us, it's like from the blank sheet of paper, it's working together, design and hardware and manufacturing and software and HI, like everybody kind of working together to figure out how these products are going to come together.
Ternus must now manage global politics, trade wars, and a massive workforce. He has to prove he can dream like Steve Jobs, not just build like him. If he fails to deliver a killer AI app by 2027, the Apple empire could finally start to crumble. The transition is set for September. Tim Cook leaves behind a mountain of gold. John Ternus inherits a mountain of challenges. We are witnessing the birth of the third Apple, the AI hardware era. What do you think? Is John Ternus the hero Apple needs, or is it too late for Apple to catch up in the AI race? Let me know in the comments. If you like it, please press the subscribe button.